Two banana peel. Oh, I want you to know all this time is like flowers in a field that grow on their own. I could control it more, but I like watching things unfold. Do you want to be this way too? You can, you just have to let go of all you learn. Maybe not all, but mostly all you've learned here. Watch those kids around you. They're free. They're free. Like you can be. One beat off. I went to the wrong setting. I heard exactly the beat I wanted to end on, and I went, wait, can you even see that? There's like a on and then INT, like intermittent, and then off, and I accidentally went to intermittent instead of off. Take two on the ending. No, I'm kidding. Da, da, da. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. Dang it, it goes one extra. Okay, I shouldn't have redone it. I should have just let it be a moment. Right as I'm talking about not being controlling with your life, letting things flow and unfold however they do. And then I'm like, but I want to control this wiper blade beat. Absurd. Anyway, that's a song that didn't need to exist. Almost none of what I do needs to exist. Like, I have a whistle. But like, nothing needs to exist. That's not totally true. But like, do you know people all around you who are like very practical, like, oh, we need to get this done, we need to get that done, we need to clean this thing, wash that thing, arrange that thing, remodel that thing, buy that thing, build that thing for the thing we just built and bought, and now we need to add this thing to it. And there's like constant creative dreams in some of the most serious adults you'll ever meet. And those are sometimes the very same people that would look at you for being impractical. Like, why are you doing that weird thing? No one's doing that to me lately, but they could, and they have in the past. Like, why are you doing that weird thing in your car, making up songs? Why? Well, my answer to that might be, well, see, this costs no money. It's a wiper blade. I'm in a Prius. It's barely using any gas to be on. And it was raining, so that's where I got the idea. I really like my coordination. Anyway, this costs no money. Being a songwriting YouTuber, like, all it's done is taken up, like, I had to buy a hard drive that, like, extra storage because I was making up so many songs and releasing so many albums. But, like, it doesn't actually cost us money. It costs us power. I mean, I'm talking super privileged American, average American lifestyle of, like, we rent a house, we pay our bills, we have heat, electricity, we have food in the fridge, like, we both work a job, but, like, we, you know, but still, privilege compared to all kinds of things. And so, like, yeah, I'm not saying, like, you should just waste your time. Maybe we should be giving to charity, not doing anything to waste our time, but I don't know. Anyway, I don't like to get into that, because if you have a lot of, see, this is why I don't like to get into it, because then I get defensive and I swing the other side about trauma, and then I have all these reasons why I do how much I do. But yeah, whatever. We all do what we can. This is my charity. That sounds insane, because I'm not giving you any money. I'm not helping you eat. But my hope, my intention is that this might be helping you find your own poor man ways to have fun and enjoy your life. Make your own channel. Make a private channel and just share it with, your kids. There are so many. This is partly inspired by my own childhood, where my mom and dad made like videos of us. Not YouTube. There wasn't YouTube, but we just took home movies all the time. And then like once a month, we would sit down and watch ourselves. And that's literally where this comes from, I'll bet. We have dance routine videos. We have musicals. We have band concerts. We have all these things that we were in, but those weren't the ones we liked to watch. Those were boring as heck. You sat and watched, oh, here's 2 hours of Bandorama in Racine, Wisconsin. Let's just sit and watch it. It was boring to be there. We don't want to watch it. But guess what was funny? Making cardboard Rolls Royces with my dad and making plays out of paper and drawing monsters on them and coming down a slide and then like punching through the monster and being like "Rawr" with a puppet, and then like we're like, that's our show. Like we were like the straight up Muppets, the Fogel household. It was dumb, silly fun. And then like my brother and I, when we got older, then like we would carry that forward. Sorry, Steve. But like he would film and I would actually do the dumb stuff. And then as my sister got older, same thing. And we would just make up, dance routines, sketch comedy. We would make up My Little Pony plays and worlds. And we did one that was like a photo book and just like dumb stuff. And I'm not saying like, film was more expensive then. Like now it's just storage space. This is free entertainment. And in my view, how I see it is I had to close a text notification. Oops. Oh well. Anyway, hi Bryan. 5 months later. But my point is, I don't know what my point was. He was telling me about a Pokestop that he made at his parents' business, their popcorn shop. There is now a Pokestop there. Pokemon Go. We play. I tried really hard to not be someone who plays. He's calling me a bird. Have fun, Starly. Aw, what am I in? You learn to love each other's habits and you become a part of each other's worlds. I should make him be more of my YouTube videos. I don't think he wants to. But he'll make up songs with me. Whatever. He's a songwriter too. He just doesn't use it in quite the same way I do. I don't know that it's cathartic for him or transformative. I don't know. People are weird. People are different. He's more athletic than me. Like he'll play disc golf and watch disc golf and do all that stuff. And Pokemon. Mostly disc golf. Anyway, what am I rambling about? I was talking about something. Oh, free fun. So having free fun. So all of those are... He's sending me a picture of Starly like I don't know who Starly is. Yes, I know Starly the bird. You're getting to hear me talk about my texts. Oh my gosh. So I was just trying to talk with you about the concept of free fun. Like have free fun. You don't even have to go out in a car. You can own one $50 ukulele and a phone. And you don't even have to know how to play more than a couple chords. You don't have to sing. You can just like strum and make a video. You can talk. You can do instructional videos. Like you can do like literally anything. I don't know why I'm giving you ideas. I'm not talking about how to be famous. Like I have very few followers who actually watch these videos. I have like 100 and I don't have you. You can decide to go at any time. I don't have anything, to be honest. Like, people come and go, and they decide they're into you for a while, and then maybe they're not, and who cares? Like, that's not my thing to control. So I don't like that language. That's modern society, current. So, I don't even want to say like I've been blessed with. It's not that either. It's just right now my YouTube says 102 followers. My Instagram right now says like 941 followers. Do I have 941 people responding? Again, not I have. I really think changing the language changes how we perceive our experience. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, they all want us to think we have something. Like, I have this many followers. I have this many likes. I have this much of something. And it's like, in reality, I think that language is tripping us up. You don't have anything. You don't have followers. I don't have followers. You don't have followers. Someone is choosing to look at you that day. And they may be someone who's a friend of yours, and they are, I saw the baby right there when they walked by. Anyway, they could be someone you know, and maybe they have you on mute. But, you know, they're technically following you, but you're on mute because you share too much. Or you're on mute because when you do share, even if it's just once every 6 months, it's really negative. Or you're on mute because when you do share, it's about things they're not interested in. It's not even positive and negative. It could literally be that you always share about theater and they're just not into theater. Or you always share about sports and they're just not into sports. So we're all like bumping up against each other like electrons going crazy because of Facebook and social media and you know, Twitter, all of it. It's like people are bumping up against each other. And sometimes then something crosses a line into popularity where even if you don't like it, you can't look away because it's like it's a burning something. I don't want to make destruction metaphors, but do you see my point? Like people who hated Trump but would follow him on Twitter. It's like, quit giving him power. Just look away. I just gave him power by talking about him again. Anyway, I don't think about him very often anymore, which is nice. So yeah. So just if anyone in your life ever judges, criticizes, argues, questions, debates you on things you love to do that you didn't previously have a reason for, like if someone asked me, why do you write so many songs? I'd be like, whoa, you want the short answer or the long answer? No, I'm kidding. I would have to ramble until I found the answer. If I were a more verbally economic, there's a real way of saying something that I'm trying to say and I don't know the words for it. Frugal. No. If I were frugal with words, I would probably sit and just say, I don't know. And then if you're a more aggressive person, you might respond with an attack. Like, I don't know. Why do you do so many home decorations? I don't do that. Why do you renovate things? To get them to be more like how you like? Would you be more comfortable if I did more home renovations? Like, would you be more comfortable if my interests were the exact same as yours? So that then you could, because I'll bet you wouldn't be. Because then if I told you how I wanted to renovate something and you heard me say it, you might be like, oh, why are you going to do it that way? And I'd be like, oh, I don't know. Why are you going to do yours that way? And then you might have an answer of, well, that's the best way to do it. Well, it's best if you do blah, 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 blah. And then I might be like, well, I think it's best if you do blah, 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 blah. I'm just kind of playing out where quiet people, where shut down people come from. So if someone says to you, like, why do you write so many songs? Why do you journal? Why do you write poetry? Why do you blah? Why do you do this? Why do you do that? What if someone decides to, and they're not just saying, let me change my tone. If someone says to you, wow, like, why do you, like, where in you is that coming from? Like, why do you write so many songs? Like, what is that? Like, what motivates that? What is it about being alive that makes you feel like you want or need to do that? You would feel totally different. But if someone says, why do you write so many songs? Can you feel how those are different questions? Etymology wants us to think, oh, I just wanted to say the word etymology. It felt really good in my mouth. But that's not really what I wanted to say. Anyway, but like, Southern Indiana makes me weird. I feel like it's soft here and dreamy, and I can be really honest because it just doesn't matter, like, why trying to cover up. I'm making myself anxious. And I wasn't anxious. I was just making up a drum solo. Anyway, if someone decides to ask you a question, it's valid to respond about their tone. And they might say, well, all I asked is why you... Again, tone. That's not all you did. It was under... I can hear tone. Everyone can hear tone. But I am very sensitive to it because I know that the surface words are not really what we're talking about here. Also, I think a lot of confident people don't know that quiet people or unopinionated in group settings people, that's what I am. I'm very opinionated when it's just me. Safe space. My little YouTube. My little YouTube. Anyway. But a lot of people like me, you know, we might be opinionated in these spaces, but then when we go in group settings, we're very agreeable. Just like, oh yeah, whatever you want. Oh my gosh, cool idea. Oh, I love that idea. So if someone tells you about their dream, like something that they're renovating, something that they're doing, a project that they're working on, a way that they believe things should get done, a way that they, you know, so maybe they have a lot of preferences. And those people are born by agreeable people just going, oh, cool, to all of it. So it's like it's yin and yang. It's neither is wrong. I'm not saying all agreeable people should speak up more and stop being agreeable. I don't think that's what the world needs. I love being agreeable. I love being in spaces with people who are full of enthusiasm and just building up their ideas. Building up their creative dreams. Even if their creative dreams don't make sense to me because it's not maybe music, songwriting, poetry, therapy topics. I said that only because I have a song from Chicago, back when I lived in Chicago. It's the second one on my second album. It's called Poetry and Therapy, or Bottomless Pit. And I was just in that song comparing how in the old days before therapy we had poetry. But either way, digging up your past is a dangerous thing to do. You've heard me ramble about that. Anyway, the sunshine feels nice. Alright, one more song in the next video.